Hi Gemini, this is Monique with Puissant Ascension, and we're getting ready to look into your money. But first, let's chime. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading's for you. My readings are timeless. So, when you find them is when you are meant to find them. A big shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. And for everyone who is liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, donating, and booking your personal readings. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Speaking of booking your personal reading, for those of you who have been desiring to book a personal reading with me, now is the time, honey, because I'm offering a cheeky little discount of 50% off all personal tarot readings. I offer money readings, I offer love readings, I offer general readings, and everything else in between. So if you are feeling the desire to book a personal reading with me, Monique, definitely hop on this opportunity. I usually throw this sale around June and in October. However, I am going to be very busy, so we're doing it now. So get in where you fit in, honey. You're welcome. Let's get into it, Gemini. Let's get into your reading. Ancestors, guides, angels. This reading is for my high vibrational Geminis regarding their money and financial opportunities, Spirit. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to say regarding their money and financial opportunities? Please and thank you. All right, let's get into it. Oh, I know that's right, Spirit. You better talk to Gemini. You better talk to them gracefully. All right, so we have the Nine of Cups representing wish fulfillment, representing manifestations finally materializing into the 3D where you can touch, taste, feel, right? Your wish fulfillment, your desires are no longer in your fantasies, honey. They are here in the flesh, and I'm here for it. The Hanged Man. All right, and then we have the Queen of Swords representing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who I like to call my slice and dice queen, honey, because guess what? She has zero tolerance for bullshit, and if you deserve to be sliced and diced, she will slice and dice you, honey, out of her life. Precisely. What I like about this energy is that there has been a bit of a waiting period, but whilst you've been waiting, Gemini, you've been in this reflection period. You've been learning, growing, elevating to becoming the best version of yourself here. And now you're ready and open and receptive to receive the wish fulfillment that is rightfully yours because you've done the inner work. Things may have felt a bit slow, a bit stagnant, but things will begin to speed up if they haven't already. Okay? I love it. Tell us more. This is for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities, Spirit. Make it clear. What do you want Gemini to know? What do you want Gemini to say regarding their coins? Please and thank you. All right. All right, we have the Four of Swords. Crowning energy. I like the Four of Swords. I see it more as like my rest rejuvenation card, right? Recalibrating your energy. So this is what you could be doing right now, or this is an energy that you're moving out of, okay? Five of Pentacles. All right, it's definitely giving that energy, robbing Peter to pay Paul, feeling left out in the cold, money probably being a little tight for some time. For some of you, it could have been 5 months, even 5 years, but this is changing in your favor, Gemini. So hang in there, all right? What's this? Okay, we have the Tower, all right? This is that Pluto energy, that Mars energy here, all right? Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are receiving abrupt news, but this is actually good news. This is what I'm feeling with a lot of these cards. It could seem, depending on your perception, it could seem doom and gloom everywhere you turn, but things are really happening in your favor. Things are aligning to your specifications, no matter how it looks. So right now is the best time to stay away from things that make you feel low, that make you feel bad, that put you in the energy of worry, fear, doubt. Get away from that immediately, whether that is social media, whether that that is people, places, and things around you. Get rid of it, because all it's going to do is make you spiral. And that's not what you want right now, because things are actually working in your favor. Things may seem a bit dramatic right now, but it's always dramatic, right? Before the calm comes in. Right? It always, or not always, but a lot of the times it is dramatic before the calm sets in. So find out where you fit. Give us one more, Spirit. This is for Gemini regarding their money. All right, and we have the Ace of Cups, overflow, abundance, having more than enough. This also represents self-love. Filling up your cup, giving to yourself, because that's where it starts, all right? You can't give from an empty chalice, honey. So pour into yourself and give from your overflow with the Ace of Cups. I know that's right, Spirit. Overall energy, all right, look at that. Ships coming in here with the Three of Wands. Things are moving and shaking in your favor. Now, if you're naturally pessimistic, honey, add subliminals to your regimen. Work out, get your endorphins up. Do something about it. Because if you're naturally a Debbie Downer, everything is going to look miserable to you because you're miserable, honey. Exactly. And I know it hurts, but I'm here to give you the truth. Subliminals are a game changer because it primes your inner world for abundance. It primes your inner world for optimism. Okay? Meditation, a game changer as well. All right? You have the tools at your fingertips and they're free. You can find subliminals all over YouTube for free. I have a subliminal and 2 affirmations on my website. Those are not free. However, if you're feeling called to them, feel free to download them. The link's in the description. You're welcome. We do have the 8 of Pentacles here. All right. Yeah, I feel like some of you could be getting a message from a distance or a long-awaited message about a work opportunity. All right, some of you could be relocating, moving for a new opportunity. Others of you could just be leaving the past behind because it no longer serves you. Good for you, Gemini. Well done. Yeah, a lot of you are walking into this beautiful wheel of fortune, this new beginning. Things turning right side up in your favor. And the world, look at that. I'm hearing that saying, the world is your oyster, and that's because it is, right? Upgrading your perspective so that you are able to navigate this realm with optimism, right? Exactly. Spirit, tell us more. This is for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities. All right, clarify the Four of Swords, Spirit, for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities. Look at you, Gemini. Wowzers. The Nine of Pentacles, honey, for those of you who've been watching me for a while, this is my Wealthy Woman of Leisure card. 1010 on my thermostat right now. 1010 on my thermostat, honey. The Nine of Pentacles is having more than enough to live the life that you desire. My Wealthy Woman of Leisure card is what I like to call it. Whether you're masculine or feminine, honey, flip it how you need to flip it. You're welcome. So because you've had this downtime to gather your thoughts, to harness your emotions, to recalibrate your energy with the Four of Swords, rest and recuperation. Oh, this is the Five of Swords, excuse me. I always get confused with the numerals, but there are 5 swords here, so let's rewind. And of course, this does mean 5, duh. The Hierophant is Taurus, so 5. Yeah, Taurus energy. Anyway, so with the 5 of Swords here, this is beautiful because what this means is, Gemini, you are moving towards bigger and better. So not the rest and recuperation like the Four of Swords. The Five of Swords could really mean like there might be some people against you behind the scenes, people who might be feeling like you don't deserve what you have. They could be jealous of your accomplishments, right? That's the Five of Swords energy. So yeah, let's switch it up, right? With the Five of Swords, you could have some people that are feeling a ways about your success because you are minding your business, because you are vibing in the direction you need to vibe in. And people may admire you, but there's a little envy, there's a little jealousy there, okay? Because you're in your Nine of Pentacles era, Gemini. Okay, what's this? All right, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, a lot of you have learned how to lean into your intuition. For others of you, some of this energy could be from a Pisces specifically, doesn't have to be, or you could have Pisces in your chart. But with the Two of Swords, it's a lot of you are learning how to lean into your intuition, loving on yourself, trusting yourself, and relying on yourself and your spirit team, right? And there could be some people in your energies who might be envious of this. But their envy has nothing to do with you. Their tears have nothing to do with you, right? Exactly. For some of you, this could be a King of Wands energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Spirit, why is the Five of Pentacles here? Five of Pentacles for Gemini regarding their monies and financial opportunities. Yeah, I could also feel like with the Five of Swords, people could be jealous because they don't know your every move. You've been moving in silence. And people are wanting to have access to your every move. And for that, I blame social media. I blame social media and I blame cell phones. Because once upon a time, back in my day, honey, there was no social media and there were barely any cell phones. Okay? So either people were in your world or they were not. And they could not stalk and lurk unless they were literal stalkers. And then you just get a restraining order or bury them in your backyard and then life is good. Today, in 2025, honey, there's so many people just always have access to you. And they feel entitled to the access. And that's what I'm getting with the Five of Swords. People are upset because they don't have access to you. Perhaps you're very private. You don't post your entire life story on the internet. People don't know who you are, right? And so the people who are trying to keep tabs on you are upset because they can't keep track of you. Keep on doing what you're doing, Gemini. Well done. Okay? If you're not used to being easily accessible, do not normalize that in your life. Now, if you grew up with the phone and a tablet in your hand, then you might not be able to relate, honey. And that's okay. I pity you. No disrespect, but I do. Because I can go days without my phone, honestly. Honestly, shit. Depending on the situation, weeks, months, years. Okay? Let's be very clear. So yeah, some of you could be like that and people are mad because they can't track your every destination. That's on them. That has nothing to do with you. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Oh, wow. Spirit, you better talk to Gemini. You better talk to them gently. The Six of Swords. So this Five of Pentacles energy, Gemini, is old news. This is the old 3D being ushered out. And you're now moving into that Nine of Cups energy that we saw earlier with the wish fulfilled, the wish fulfillment. So this Five of Pentacles energy is old. For some of you, it could have been money, robbing Peter to pay Paul. For others of you, it could have been relationships, right? Find out where you fit. For others of you, it could have been work environment, right? But you've moved out of it, or you are moving out of it. Find out where you fit. Everyone's spectrum is different. Honey, you could be at the beginning of this, you could be in the middle, you could be at the end. Find out where you fit, darling. However, if you want a personal reading, you can currently take 50% off. Links in the description. So I love this energy because you're moving away from it, or it's something that you've moved away from. Moving towards calmer waters, moving towards bigger, better, Gemini. Well done. What's this? Exactly, Spirit. With clarity. You're moving in the right direction with clarity. You know what you want because you've already been through things you didn't want. And you've learned from that. You've built your character because of that. And now you're able to move on freely, easily and effortlessly with clarity because you've learned what you've needed to learn, honey. You've graduated, Gemini. Congratulations, darling. Congratulations. And for those of you who've been watching me for a while, you definitely know it's been a long time coming. So well done and congratulations to you. You deserve it. What are these? All right, we have the Hermit giving Virgo energy. We have the Hierophant giving Taurus energy. We are in Taurus season, honey. Yes, we are. The season of Venus. And then we have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, a lot of you have upgraded and are upgrading to this Hierophant status. Some of you could have prominent placements in Virgo, also in Taurus energy, or you could be dealing with people with these placements. But I really do feel that this is mainly you being catapulted to a position of power and status as the Hierophant, and you feel like you fought your way up to the top. All right. At one point, you might have felt like you were fighting a losing battle, but you're coming out on top here with the Seven of Wands. And you no longer have to fight for your position because you are in your rightful place. So put the wand down. Don't fight with people who are beneath you because they want your place. Put down the wand, turn your back away from them, and walk on into your Nine of Pentacles energy, honey. Nobody has time to be catfighting with riffraffs and street rats. You're past that, honey. You're past it, Gemini, and congratulations. Put the wand down, turn around, and walk into your Nine of Pentacles. You're welcome. And a lot of you have had to get to this point of success by being in hermit mode. Because you realize that everybody that you met, everybody that you attracted, were low vibrational. They weren't matching your frequency. So then you understood, okay, this might be a moment where I need to be alone right now. And you chose that path. And now you're emerging on top of your game, honey. And people are shaking in their boots with the Page of Swords. People are scared. People are trying to watch and lurk, but they can't because you don't put your entire life online. Okay? Good for you, Gemini. Keep your business your business. Spirit, the Tower. Why is the Tower here for Gemini? Regarding their money and financial opportunities. All right, we have the Nine of Swords, one of my worry wart cards. Okay, Spirit. Okay. Exactly, Spirit. Okay, I was like, hold up. Do we need to pull out and see what's crossing the Nine of Swords? Because that's not Gemini's energy. It can't be. The Nine of Swords is old energy. The Nine of Swords is the energy of people, places, and things from your past that no longer have access to you, that you've cut communication with, you've ended communication with, and they no longer have access to you, so they're in their head. They need to move on and get a hobby and get a life. There are billions of people on this globe. You're telling me they're still pining and lusting and crying over Gemini? It's weird. They need to move on and free themselves. Right, Gemini? Exactly. Like, yeah, we know we're great. We understand and we get it. But move on, honey. Now. Move on. It's giving like stage 4 clinger. So we have the King of Swords representing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, this could be you, but quite frankly, with this being at the bottom of the deck after my little rant here, I feel like this is a fellow air sign. It's giving Libra energy, like a masculine Libra energy, fuckboy energy, who once had access to you in the past and no longer has access to you, and this could be their energy. Like, fuck off, sir. Take that energy and take it somewhere else. Gemini isn't interested. Move on, stalker. Immediately. Whoever that is. Spirit, give us one more for the Tower. Yeah, look at you. All the tools in your arsenal because you are the Magician. The Magician is Gemini energy. Exactly. And that's the thing. You've learned more. And now that you know better, you're able to do better here with the Three of Wands twice. You've turned your back on things that no longer serve you. That goes for people, places, and things. Right? You're no longer entertaining shenanigans because you understand that you're better than that. And it doesn't necessarily mean you're better than other people. It just means that you've chosen another way that better suits you. And they're going to have to find out what better suits them and leave you out of it. Right? Exactly. Ace of Cups, Spirit, this is for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities. The Three of Wands wanted to say hello again. I guess we'll take them. Why not? So we have the Three of Wands. The Queen of Cups representing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the Ace of Wands. Wow. The Ace of Cups again. Beautiful. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And then we have the beautiful and cheeky Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. A lot of you have realized that by pouring into yourself, by loving on yourself, by paying attention to your emotional well-being and learning how to balance your emotions and logic to have a harmonious inner world, that's going to project to your outer world. And you will begin to attract harmonious situations. You've learned this, you've realized this, and that is why you've cut ties with a lot of people who were emotionally erratic because they were causing chaos and not calm. So you let that go. And here you are in this beautiful energy with the Ace of Cups being here twice of overflow, pouring into yourself, giving into yourself, loving on yourself. And finally, the fruits of your labor are showing up in a big, beautiful, delicious, and bountiful coin. In the Nine of Pentacles, obviously. I mean, 1 + 9 = 10. There's a 10 of Pentacles right there, honey. Is the math mathing? I think it is. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. And because you've leveled up your energy, Gemini, because you've made, being a high vibrational energy your priority, you are now aligning with like-minded people, places, and things who see the best in you, desire the best for you, and who are bringing out the best in you. Because that's what you do for yourself. Therefore, you're attracting more of that into you. Well done, Gemini. Well done, Gemini. Well done. You've passed the test, honey. You finally made it. Congratulations. Congratulations. Spirit, anything else? Is there anything else you want to say to Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities? Please and thank you. If you're still here, it means that the reading has either resonated or you like my style. And thank you. I like me too. If you are desiring a personal reading, now is the time to do it, honey. 50% off. I mean, you can't beat that. So click on the link in my description. Use the code Venus111. Book your reading, and I will have that over to you. If you are new to me and you book your reading, be sure to check your spam and junk mail, because you're not used to getting emails from me, okay? If you're a reoccurring client, thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate you, and I love doing your readings, right? And yeah, book away, honey. The link's in the description. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for Gemini regarding their money and finances? Frame, study, income, organizing, accomplishments, art and design, home-oriented, self-employed. Yeah, a lot of you are now able to cultivate a solid ground because you were able to stabilize your energy, okay? Now you are moving towards your big and monumentous accomplishment. Some of you could be self-employed, all right? And more opportunities are flowing into you, as they should. We have Buddha, life purpose, more than money, spiritual wealth, counselor, being guided, divine path. A lot of you have been tallying up your spiritual wealth, right? And for those of you who understand that physical wealth is just as important as spiritual wealth, you are now beginning to receive your physical wealth, okay? You spend some time building up your spiritual wealth, loving on yourself, pouring into yourself, cultivating a high vibrational energy to attract the things to you that are meant for you, right? If you're not already experiencing financial wealth in the physical, this is going to come. But you have to understand the importance of it, because a lot of people, especially spiritual people, like to say, oh, money doesn't matter. Oh, la, la, la. Honey, we are spiritual and we are physical. It all matters. Integrate both of them and make it work for you. Okay? We are spiritual beings, we are physical beings. Spiritual wealth and physical wealth are equally as important. I don't care what anybody has to say. Fight your mother. No, not your mother. Fight your father. Because we love the divine feminine over here. Don't be fighting your mother. I'll come through the screen. Fight your father and do that. And love on your mother. Exactly. So they're both equal. So if you don't like money, honey, I'm not the reader for you. Okay? Because we respect money over here. We also respect the spiritual wealth as well. It's about integrating the two. Okay? If you think money is the root of all evil, get that brainwashing out of you immediately. That's a brainwashing. Get it out. Subliminals and meditation. You're welcome. Spirit, anything else? Anything else for Gemini? It's just like somebody saying, oh, I don't need to eat because I'm eating in the spiritual world. I'm eating in my spiritual world. I don't need to eat. Okay, bitch. And then starve. Okay? Yeah, starve. And you want that, don't you? Because you're still a physical being. You're a spiritual being, but you're a physical being as well. Starve. Go for it, honey. Pull a Gandhi. I don't think he died of starvation, though, but he could have if he went too far. Okay? No disrespect to Gandhi. But it is what it is. I don't eat anything. I'm gonna eat in my dreams. Okay, bitch. Eating your dreams, honey, and wake up a skeleton. You're welcome. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Oh, something's flipped over. What was that, a little flippy flip? Oh, Spirit. Really? Is that why the 5 of Swords is here and the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Swords is here? Gemini. Geminis are amazing. So when people like Geminis, they can't like let Geminis go. So I feel like you have somebody in your energy, opportunist, fraudster, strategic, cunning, aggressive criminal, somebody that you cut off wanting to come back around. Honey, ignore. Ignore it. Ignore. Okay? Third party interference, Spirit. Really? The reading was so good. And this is what we want to do? Here's my other opportunistic card, and I love this. Aggressive, diligent, eager, aspiring, dynamic, go-getter, enterprising. Okay. What's this? Okay, Spirit, what's happening in a matter of days? 1 day, 8 days, 15 days, 5 days, 3 days. Okay. It's just like somebody saying, sorry guys, I'm on one right now, so just bear with me. We're 30 minutes in. If you're still here, just say #wealth, honey, in abundance. #wealth. But it's just like somebody saying, like, this is going to be vulgar. So if you don't like goofy, vulgar shenanigans, if you're too like, oh, I don't like that, then you might want to click off. But it's just like somebody saying, oh, I don't pee or take dumps in real life. I only do it in my dreams. Okay, bitch, hold everything in and watch you explode. Do you get what I'm saying? So this is how my point is, it's so silly. I don't want to call it stupid, but it's so silly when people are like, oh, physical money doesn't matter. It matters just as much as spiritual wealth. What do you mean? You don't have to hoard it like billionaires like to do. But, you know, something to keep your life going, honey. Something to be fruitful and multiply. Something to sustain your family with. Something to invest in your goals, your dreams, and aspirations. Right? It's equally as important as spiritual wealth, and that's my point. So the people who say, oh, money doesn't matter. Okay, then food doesn't matter. Water doesn't matter. Taking a shit doesn't matter either, does it? Exactly. You know how dumb that sounds? So it's just like when people say certain things, break it down with logic and you'll always find your answer. There you go. What's this? Ooh. Hi, Big Daddy Coin. Hello. Big Daddy Coin. So some of you could be meeting a Big Daddy Coin in a matter of days. I hope this person's not the opportunist, though. If you meet somebody and they seem kind of slimy and sleazy, dismiss them immediately. Spirit, what's happening a matter of days for Gemini? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, look at that. The bottom of the deck. Toxic man. Ew. Is this somebody coming back from the past? Spirit, give us something good. What's happening for Gemini in a matter of days? Don't play with us today. I'm not in the mood for it right now, Spirit. Give us something good. Okay. Spirit, now this is what I'm talking about. This is all you had to say. Some of you could be hitting a jackpot in a matter of days. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, honey. A literal jackpot. It happens every day. Either you believe or you don't, honey. The ball's in your court. It ain't got nothing to do with me. But I know somebody's winning a jackpot. And congratulations. Don't forget to donate and book your personal reading, honey. You're welcome. What's this? Success. I know that's right, Spirit. I know that's right. Ooh, jackpot, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, Spirit, really? Really, Spirit? Is this how we're going to end it? I mean, the jackpot just took it to the next level, so this is okay. Of course, haters are going to hate. Players are going to play. Ballers are going to ball, and shot callers are going to call. But this has nothing to do with you, Gemini, now does it? Exactly. They can fuck off. Care about a little envy and jealousy? We don't allow this in our world. They can hate outside the club. Exactly. Goodbye. Spirit, anything else? Anything else? Ooh, earlier when I said fight your mother, that was just so cringe to me. That made my soul ache. Fight your father. Don't fight your mother, man. You fight your mother, I will bust your head down to the red meat. No, it's not red meat, it's white meat. Don't ever fight your mother, ever. And if your mother's toxic, just distance yourself from her, okay? That's the woman that gave you life, honey, gave you breath to breathe. She's not perfect, But she gave you life and she gave you breath to breathe, honey. Respect that and move around. If you want to fight anything, fight your daddy. I don't know where this is coming from, but somebody needs to hear it. Don't fight your mother. She gave you life. Be grateful for the breath in your lungs thanks to your mother. You're welcome. What's this? Look for a sign. Oh, no, that's right. Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. I know that's right, Spirit. And then we have infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Yes, winner, winner, chicken dinner. More than enough to do the things you need to do. I was trying to keep this reading down to 20 minutes, honey. Here we are, 35 minutes in. Jesus, why do I talk so much? Don't get it twisted. I'm a chatty Cathy. I love to chat when I feel like it. But I'm also a hermit too. I like to not talk as well. But I'm talking a lot today, aren't we? Spirit, anything else? Again, guys, if you want a personal reading, now's the time to do it. 50% off, link in the description. You're welcome. All right, Fearless Love, there she is. Oshun, yes, girl. The Venusian goddess, and we are in May, okay? May is ruled by Venus. Well, Taurus is ruled by Venus. Okay, 25. That amounts to 7, doesn't it? That's Libra energy right there. Also Venusian. I know that's right, Spirit, with the Oshun. And then we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Oh. Protect, oh, I usually do 3, excuse me. Protected, inspire, and love. Yes, know that you are divinely protected. Remain inspired and love yourself, okay? All right, Gemini, I'll see you soon. Bye.